Welcome, folks. We're here today to talk with Barbara Freet from Human Resource Advisors. Barbara has over 20 years of experience working in dental human resource problems and over 500 clients. I personally worked with Barbara for almost 15 years with most of my clients. For fact, I made her manual a mandatory issue with every client I had under management for the entire career that I've had. And it's just outrageous how much she has saved me and my clients in terms of pain, agony, and money over that period of time because they had a manual in place. So we're going to ask today 21 most important questions in human resource issues for a dental practice. And she's going to answer them.
That's right.
And we're going to turn this into a series which will be available at our websites. So let's get started.
Okay.
All right. First of all, why do dentists need an employee handbook?
The reason that dentists need an employee handbook, Jim, is because it's the foundational document in the practice. There are a lot of policies that are required by law, and so the handbook is the natural place to put those policies. Examples would be sexual harassment policy, anti-discrimination, even pay days, and some other things that we take for granted. They're required by law to be written down for employees to access. Other policies define your rules, your expectations, your values, even your philosophy of patient care. And this is in writing so that it can be accessed, and it's a consistent message to your team members. In fact, I have a story to tell.
Tell a story.
Okay.
We're going to mention names? No?
This particular one, I've had the dentist give me permission to use his name.
Oh, it must have turned out really well.
So it did turn out well. This is Jack Von Bulow, Temple City, California.
Oh, a super guy.
Longtime friend of yours and mine. Jack called me and told me this story. He said that he had an employee who took him to the labor commissioner, and the point was that she thought she was owed vacation time. Now, in California, we have a penalty. If you don't pay wages on time when someone leaves, and vacation is considered wages, the labor commissioner will charge you for every day the payment is late, that number times the amount owed. So you want to make sure in California you pay on time and you pay everything that's owed. So this particular employee, she was a hygienist, she left and she took Jack to the labor commissioner because she claimed that she was owed all this vacation. And Jack carried his handbook to the meeting with the labor commissioner's office, and he pointed out that his handbook said vacation was figured based on a benefit year, not an anniversary year. Here's what I mean by that. If somebody comes to work for you and they have 3 months of an introductory period, formerly known as probationary period.
Introductory period. There's no such thing as probation.
That's right. Not until you're gonna discipline. So you have 90 days of introductory period, and then benefits start. You start earning vacation or sick leave at that time. Well, that's 90 days into your tenure. So that's the beginning of the benefit year. So Jack's handbook said that vacation started earning then, and the year was really a year and 3 months into the person's time with the practice. It saved him about 3 days of vacation that he was going to have to pay to this ex-employee. But he did forget one thing. In California, if you have a floating holiday that can be used for any reason, it's payable on termination. So it was worth $400 one day for this hygienist. So what's 400 times 30?
Oh, my God. 400 times 30.
$12,000.
I'm just...
Yeah, blown away. Jack called and said, I did really well on the vacation, not so good on the floating holiday.
So you got ripped on the floating holiday.
Yeah. So when these kinds of things happen, I write things in my handbook, not only to advise employees, but to help dentists who are the managers know what they're supposed to do. So, yeah, poor Jack got stuck with the $12,000. That wasn't
That's outrageous.
Yeah, it really was. I think he made a deal somewhere in there. I'm hoping to not have to pay that full amount. So what I'd like to tell our listeners is that I have a handbook written for dentists, and it's written for all 50 states. So if you need one, a current legal one, it's reviewed by counsel, you can certainly come to Jim's website, my website, and we're happy to give you the information you'll need in order to order a customized handbook. We only write customized handbooks, as you know, Jim. So you can order one from us.
So I have to say, I use her handbook in our company. So Barbara is the author of our handbook for all of our team members. And everyone has to read that handbook and sign off on it before they begin work. Actually, it's the first thing they do when they come in.
Yes.
And it's, they're kind of amazed when the first day they sit down and the first thing we hand them is the handbook. Because we actually pay them to read it. And it's a good idea.
Yeah, that is a good idea. It's work, basically.
So do you have anything you give away to help these people?
I will give them a $100 discount.
Whoa!
So if you contact either Jim or me on our websites, or you can call, text, whatever works for you, and reference this seminar, I will give them a $100 discount on their handbook.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Well, good.
That's why we're part of the Wealthy Dentist University.
Exactly.
We want to make everybody wealthy.
Yeah.
In time and money and family and friends.
Part of being wealthy is not ending up having the kind of thing happen to you that poor Jack did to your bottom line.
Right.
That doesn't help you become wealthy.